right, our next question is from Bethany F. She would like to know, we usually stay at a value or moderate resort, but we are thinking about splurging and staying at a deluxe. What is your favorite?
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Again, strictly opinion.
Right. Me and our brother stayed at Boardwalk last year for Star Wars. Great. It was beautiful. He's a Vacation Club member. He'll be on here in a couple weeks
Yes.
to talk to you all about Vacation Club and how that works. But we stayed at Boardwalk, and it was awesome. We also, in 2011, stayed at Bay Lake, top of the tower, this huge suite.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the best hotel rooms I've ever stayed in my life.
Yeah. Fort Wilderness.
Fort Wilderness.
Yeah.
You guys stayed at Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Yep, I love Animal Kingdom Lodge.
I haven't personally stayed at the Grand Floridian or the Polynesian, but I've been in both of them a dozen times. I've eaten in both locations, and they're both just beautiful. I would choose Polynesian.
I would choose Grand
But
Floridian.
for where I've stayed, as far as a deluxe, if you can afford Bay Lake, stay at Bay Lake. But Boardwalk was awesome, and Boardwalk, you right out the back door, you have all the shops and restaurants and nightclubs, and it's an easy walk to Hollywood Studios and to Epcot.
A beach club too.
Right. So Beach Club, Yacht Club.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I would choose Boardwalk because of the accessibility.
Yeah, I think my choice is the Animal Kingdom Lodge. We stayed there once on one of my trips this summer. I love it there. The animals are like right outside your window. You just look at them. It has really great food. But my dream deluxe is the Grand Floridian. I haven't stayed there yet, but I love the 1900 Park Fair, and I just feel so fancy when I walk in there. When I walk in, and like, my mom was like, "You can't walk in your pajamas." She's like, "I couldn't go get breakfast in my pajamas." I'm like, "You're in Disney. Yes, you can." So Grand Floridian is my dream, but my favorite is the Animal Kingdom Lodge.
So I'm not going to go by a favorite I've stayed at, but I think I'm going to piggyback off hers. And when I say opinion, I think this is all going to be a matter of your opinion too, is really what's your style.
Yeah.
And if this is the only time you're ever going to stay at the deluxe and you say, I'm going to splurge one time only, I'm only going to stay at deluxe this one trip only, then I would stay at the Grand Floridian. It's, to me, beautiful. It's my style.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like when I'm there, regardless if it's for eating, walking through the shops, whatever it is, I feel so Disney there. And it's weird because you don't walk in and go, this is, if it was a hotel somewhere else, you'd not be like, oh, this is Disney.
Oh, the Mickey Mouse isn't thrown in your
Yeah,
face. Yeah.
But it just represents Disney so much to me for some reason.
Yeah, I just think like the hospitality, and just like the level of classiness, and what you don't like. You might not walk down Main Street and say this is classy, but you walk in the Grand Floridian and you're like, this is Disney and this is classy.
Yeah, and I think it's just one of the deluxe hotels that people associate with Disney a lot.
Yeah.
It's all over the place. That's where the Wedding Pavilion is. I mean, that's a lot of TV shows. When back in the day, TV shows would always go to Disney on their trips, like ABC especially. That's the one that everyone would be staying at. So it's associated a lot with Disney. So if this is the one time you're going to splurge and stay at a deluxe ever in your life, then do it.
Yeah.
Do it big. Stay at the Grand Floridian.
Unless Polynesian's more your style.
Yeah, exactly. It's all style.
Yeah.
Unless Polynesian is your style and you want to kind of have this like Hawaiian Polynesian feel, stay
Which is
there.
awesome. Like,
Or if your family's a little bit more rugged and likes outdoorsy, then stay at the Fort Wilderness. I mean, it's literally going to be what you think is going to best fit your family.
Yeah.
But I'm going to stick with my answer and say if this is the one time you're ever going to stay there,
Yeah.
I personally would go to the Grand Floridian.
Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Polynesian.
No one picked the beach club or the yacht club.
I don't know.
I don't know. I just go to Beaches and Cream, get your ice cream cookie sandwich with coffee ice cream, and enjoy. That's what I do.
The yacht club, a lot of times it's a lot of business professionals stay there, and it's more their style. A lot of conferences, it's more their style there. So it's not. I wouldn't personally say it's a family.
In that circle,
resort.
I would choose Boardwalk. In that circle, I would choose Boardwalk out of Yacht Club.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Boardwalk out of that circle. Yeah,
Right.
I would choose that
Me
one
too.
too. And then I would say I would probably maybe choose Animal Kingdom Lodge over Fort Wilderness. No?
I would.
Yeah, I think so. If you had to
Just
pick
just because the animals.
Yeah.
Oh, and the restaurants too are
Yeah.
supposed to be the one, some of the best on property.
Yeah,
Boma, delicious.
and
It was good.
I know the Wilderness Lodge, Animal Kingdom Lodge, and I'm gonna look for the other one here that I was thinking of. The Contemporary. Those are usually the most affordable out of those deluxe. So if that helps you make a decision too, those are usually a little bit less of a price point. They're still obviously deluxe prices, but a little bit less than some of the other ones.
Again, shop around if you're looking for it. Shop around. We can't give you any websites,
Yeah.
but shop around. Trust me, I've done this a lot of times.
Yeah.
Shop around.
Yeah, but I hope
They yell at me all the time, like, "Oh, you always book everything so late." There's a reason for that. Shop around.
Let us know which one you stay at, okay, Bethany? Thanks for your question. All right, our next question is from Verity. What fast pass should we prioritize at Magic Kingdom? Peter Pan or Mine Train? Two of the rides that always have a long line. Mine Train or newer ride.
Yep.
Peter Pan, a new refurbished queue.
Right.
It's been there for a while, but typically a fun ride for younger kids,
Right.
so that's why the line's so long.
Yeah, I'm gonna give my opinion right off the bat. If you're a first timer, Peter Pan. If you're not, Seven Dwarfs. That's my opinion.
Oh.
I don't.
I like that answer, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Peter Pan isn't like why do I need to go on it more than once? If this is your first time, it's a classic. You have to go on it
Right.
and get the fast pass. But if you're an adult or you've been before, go with Mine Train. Like, just do it because there's not going to be any fast passes during the day. I promise.
Yeah.
Yeah, the queue line in Peter Pan now
It's
is
cool.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
But I mean,
The ride itself is okay.
It's quick. They're
yeah.
both quick rides. Let's get that out of the way.
Yeah.
Right.
They're
right.
both real. You're going to
Yeah.
wait in line if you don't have a fast pass, and it's quick.
Right.
yeah.
Goofy's Mine Train, I was only able
Goofy?
to.
Goofy.
Dwarfs
What is
Mine
it?
Train.
Barnstormer?
I was only able to go on it once. I think it might have been during Halloween because again the lines are so
Halloween
short.
party, yeah.
We went during Halloween, right?
Yeah, we
was,
went on it.
and it said an hour wait, and it was only half an hour.
Right.
That was awesome.
I don't know. It's a tough question. Neither.
Yeah, I know. I would also say like the mountains are a good choice. Any of the
Well, anything with tracks and a
Yeah.
roller coaster, I would ignore.
you would ignore. I would say if I like Space too. Space is always a priority for me.
Say something.
Yeah, perfect day for me when I get my fast passes. I'll get now because I'm not a first timer. I'll get Mine Train, then Space, then Jungle Cruise. That's what I do.
If someone was
Oh, you fast pass Jungle Cruise.
Yes.
Okay.
if someone's
I don't
telling
want to
me
wait in that
right
line. I
now
just want to go on. I love it.
you need to choose, I would choose Mine Train if I had to choose.
Or
So-
Thunder Mountain. Oh, I forgot. I love Thunder Mountain.
If I was going alone as an adult, I would get my fast pass for Mine Train too. If you are a family, which I'm not sure if there has a family or not, I would probably prioritize Peter Pan because I think your kids will like that more.
Right.
And Mine Train, sometimes towards the end of the night, you can probably maybe get on there a little
Yeah.
quicker. Like
Right.
we said, we have a
As soon
Halloween
as the
party.
fireworks start.
Yeah, as soon as the
Yeah.
fireworks start, you might be able
Definitely.
to wiggle your way in there to a little bit of a shorter time. Peter Pan, it's very rare I've ever seen that very, very short.
I know.
So I think Peter Pan would probably be your best bet if you have kids. Mine Train, if don't have kids and you're going, would probably be the better ride for you for a fast pass.
Yeah. Or Big Thunder Mountain or Space Mountain. Do it.
There's so much
but
to
of
do.
those two, again, what Marlena said, depending on your family structure.
Yeah, I think it makes more sense that way. All right, our last question of our Q&A.
We're gonna have to do another one.
We'll have to do another one. Our last question from our Q&A is from Eva A.
Eva.
Uh-huh. She said, I heard there's a room in Cinderella's castle. Is that true? And if so, what do I have to do to stay there?
Oh, it's true.
It is
It's
true,
very true,
Eva.
yes.
It is so true. I go online and Google some of the pictures. It's gorgeous. What you have to do to stay there, I've heard that is one of the most rarest things that they ever do to give that away, and sometimes they will just pluck somebody out of the park and say, hey, you can stay here one night. Other than that, you can't buy it. You can't rent it.
There's like a contest once in a while.
There's a contest. Yeah, like I know there was one during their 100th anniversary. So it was like
Very
the year of
rare,
a million
yeah.
dreams. They were picking people. I've heard a couple celebrities that have stayed there that have been associated with Disney. Example, Kevin Jonas stayed there on his honeymoon. So unfortunately, I don't know if we'll ever stay there or anybody will ever stay there that I know.
If we do, that's an episode.
If we do, that's more than an episode.
Yeah.
But it is so true. We tell you to go Google pictures and enjoy the look of it. And hopefully one day you get to stay there. Thank you, Eva, so much for your question. We wish that we could answer that better and we would be able to tell you how to stay there. But honestly, I don't really think anybody could ever stay there. That's why it's called
Unless you're
the Dream
Kevin
Suite.
Jonas.
Right.
Unless you're Kevin Jonas. But that's why it's called the Dream Suite. So keep dreaming and magic might happen, okay?
Yes. Yeah. And thanks everyone for your questions. It was a great episode.
Awesome.
Yeah, thank you so much for your question. We'll definitely do another episode of questions. So if you have one, you're going to want to leave it below in our comments, or you can tweet us at nextstop _Main Street.
And use the hashtag NextStopQ. That's what our hashtag will be. NextStopQ.
All right, I like it. Next Stop Cute. So make sure that you leave us lots of questions for our next Q&A episode because we want to answer those Because sometimes your questions help us with our next trips and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it's true. So make sure you're leaving us all your questions. And then what else, Angela?
You're going to want to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel to be updated on all the latest news with Next Stop Main Street.
There you go.
And then obviously,
Ears from Island Ear Company. That's my homemade ear website through Etsy. So check them out. We got some new flower and garden designs going up.
yeah. And then, as Lenny said, in a couple of weeks we have an episode about what, Lenny?
Vacation Club, Disney Vacation Club. We have VIP Vacation Club family. They'll be here joining us
Yes.
to talk everything Vacation Club.
Yeah, so if you have any questions about that, make sure you add those to our comments below.
Yeah.
All right, that's our episode for today. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time, maybe on Main Street.
So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to all our videos for the latest updates on Next Stop Main Street.
And make sure you check out all of our other Disney videos by clicking up here.
Make sure you follow us on social media.